All right, hey, journal prompt for the week, motivation and discipline. And my pig just pissed on the floor, so I feel unmotivated and undisciplined. But I'm on here, so I'm doing it. It's like, she just got spayed, and so I'm doing my best to. She's usually outside, so that was only the second accident in like 5 days, which is really pretty good. 5 days, maybe it's a little less, but it's just still pretty good. So obviously, it was not what she wanted to happen, or me. So yeah. So motivation and discipline. A little bit about me. Like, I am not the poster child for either one of those. I do my best, but yeah, I've never been the 4.0 student, and I've never been like one of those influencers that you see in the morning who like gets up and like this is like perfect routine. Like, I thought about like showing what my routine looked like in the morning. Is like, I get up early, but it's like crawling out of bed, and then, whatever animal's screaming at me to go outside, and then, starting the coffee pot, and then curling up into the corner of the couch, like, oh my gosh, and then just slowly coming to. I don't know. It's not romantic at all. But so, when I was a little kid, it was like this natural proclivity to like have things organized and clean. And then later on, emotions come, and like depression, I think it like really plays a role in like your ability to motivate. So kind of a little more messier as a teenager, probably pretty normal. Even despite everything, I've always been sort of clean enough. And then I did house cleaning, so I know what the expectation is, so I can really make it clean if I wanted to. But, we're going for like a 90 here, not like 100%. So, with all the animals, right? But this is about trying to figure out what kind of, like, how are you motivated, and what keeps you motivated, and then, right, like discipline to like keep the momentum going. And so, I had gotten to a place right before drinking where things were not, I live in this dump, like pretty messy all the time. I was drinking all the time, unmotivated, unhappy, unable to see sort of like a way out. And then I did go into like recovery, and then things started to change, and then they changed on the outside as well, which is super interesting to really kind of think about, right? So if your house is really chaotic, or do you feel chaotic on the inside? That's sort of like a reflection. So that was sort of my lowest point, and then it's been sort of like this 11, 12 years ago, and it's been like this progression. Right, like I'm a 38-year-old that still keeps feeling like sometimes I'm like, I'm an adult. I don't know, like I can't. Adulting is, yeah, we're doing it though, so it's cool. I'm just getting a late start. So, but I think it's been really important for me to realize like how I motivate, and to not feel bad about when it, to just kind of like understand how time and creativity work, and like not necessarily if I'm always busy, that's not gonna, need to have this like nice balance of time and neutral time, and knowing that it's all okay, like and knowing that I'm gonna kind of like go and burn out, and that's just sort of my style, and I just let it be okay, and then I get back to it. I used to just be like, I would burn out and then be like, that's it, I'm never gonna get back to it. But if I just let myself relax, it all comes back. And so that was important to not beat myself up over needing downtime, because I get so excited about things, and then I just like I download so much information, and then it's like it kind of like get cut off. But that's me, and we're all different. So just curious, take a look at how you get things done. Do you feel motivated? Or have you noticed times when you needed to have more discipline, but you don't feel passionate about what you're doing, that has been another huge key for it, to accept sort of like my own style of how I do things. Like, it's not all go, go, go. It's sort of like go, 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 crash, take some time, digest, and then back to it. And then taking out things and adding things that are in alignment with me so I can stay excited about it, stay motivated. So if you're not excited about life, maybe things need to change to get that excitement, because if you're not, then you're not going to have any motivation. It's just not going to be there because you're not going to care what you're doing, right? So think about these things and, like, what motivates you. Do you need to just change up a few things in your life? And thinking about things like this, sort of like, oh, well, maybe I'm not just whatever. Maybe I'm just not really into the things going on in my life right now, or the people or places or work or whatever, like, maybe if I did just add something new, I could kind of get that excitement going and, get that creative juices going. Just some interesting things to think about and a little bit share here. So put it in the comments or whatever, or message me if you notice maybe what kind of unique motivation discipline styles you have, and if you feel unmotivated or motivated about your life, and maybe what things could change to bring in that more of that childlike excitement. Okay, take care.